really want to get into that. And I ended up getting that kill, and I am going back off to my island right now because I got a kill with a bow like that was halfway across the map from me. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube. My name is WildGamer43, also known as Just Can't Decide, and today I am back on Hypixel for another Minecraft YouTube video for the Just Can't Decide YouTube channel. And today we are doing our third of different games on Hypixel. I will be bringing more, but this is just the third that we have done, which is a little bit of Skywars, which you might be able to tell from the scoreboard on the side there that I have actually been playing this quite a lot. But that just makes me even more excited to bring it to the YouTube channel. And before I get rambling on too much, let's jump into a game. So if you couldn't tell, I do have the MVP Plus rank, and I got it since the last time we played, and also that allows me unlimited map selections. So for some of today's games I will be selecting maps, and I always like the Ender Chest kit for my Skywars games because it gives me good stuff, like a golden apple and a whole extra chest of loot from the beginning. And I always I didn't just demonstrate it here, but I always kind of like to an extent, I guess, go to the deepest chest first, so that by the time people are rushing you, you're back at the top. And I don't quite think I want to get myself involved in that, like, mid-center fight yet, so I'm just gonna kind of stick on the mid-outskirts for now. And that is me gone. But we can jump straight into a new one, and we have 20 minutes to play. And by far, I would say my favorite map to play on is Towers, so that is what I will put us on here. And the server's timer is just lagging a little bit, but as always, it eventually speeds up and drops us into the game right on time. Gonna go back there first and get one poison. I don't like to keep that near the beginning of my hotbar because that's where I keep all the good potions, and I don't want to confuse it and accidentally poison myself or something like that. And I can just gather that up. It's decent armor, but maybe not quite favorable. I'm gonna try to knock that person off from up there, but it may not be possible. I don't think it is, but what I am going to try to do, which, since I don't have any projectiles, is a little hard, is knock this person off. And sometimes I also just use a camping strategy and stay at my base for a long period of time and then try to have projectiles. Let me turn my game sound down a little bit. It's probably a little bit loud for you guys. What I tried to do sometimes is just stay at my base and have projectiles when people are coming for me. But since I don't have any projectiles at the moment, I don't think that's quite going to be the best strategy for this game. I always bridge and then run back rather than immediately trying to jump. And then I usually at mid on this map just try to sneak my way quietly up the tower, then shift at the top. And nope. That is not gonna work. Sorry, I'm just not quite warmed up yet. And let's actually do fossil this time. Synth stuff. And still keep the ender chest kit because that's even better at this map. Because okay. Allow me to open the chest, so that would be much appreciated. Sometimes there's a little bit of lag on Hypixel that you have to deal with, but it's never anything that's like too catastrophically bad. And I am shortly after I record this I'm actually going to be doing a second episode on Hypixel Bedwars, which should be fairly exciting. And this game I'm gonna try that camping strat and just save my eggs. Or at least wait for the second chest loot and the refill and grab that before heading off to mid. Because it's kind of funny, like actually a decent amount of the games I play, like most of the players end up just like falling into the void. And if I do start having someone attack me, I will just quickly gobble down a golden apple and put swiftness on myself to get a bit of a boost before I have to get in a fight. Just gonna check these chests one more time to make sure I didn't miss anything that might be valuable. And I will actually take those eggs because I can always use more projectiles. And we have 3 players left. 2 of them are, I think, over in that general proximity is my guess. And it does look like our refill actually comes in 30 seconds. So I can equip myself shortly. Meanwhile, I'm just going to zoom in on this fight with Optifine. And now we are down to 2 players, and that guy is going towards mid. But our chest refill has just come, And it doesn't actually look like it's given us much helpful stuff unless we get like a bow or something up at the top here. We have got regen, which I guess is kind of helpful, and a diamond chest plate, which is the one piece of armor I was missing, was a chest plate, so that's helpful. So now we have swiftness and regen and a apple. So I'm just gonna fire a warning egg at this guy because I want to show him that he's probably not gonna get over here very well. But he has a bow, and I consider that an issue. We're down to 5 minutes of the game remaining. And he is shooting me, and I just put my stuff on. So, after this next refill, though, ender pearls will spawn in it, in the spawn chest. And since I have the ender chest thing, I will be able to pearl around and stock up on a bunch of ender pearls and just turn it into a mad chase between this other guy and me. So hopefully, cross my fingers that he holds off until that chest refill comes for us. And just like I said, we have ender pearls. 2 is good enough. I am going to go down here and grab my ender pearls, because that will allow me to go over here. And no, the server has not stopped working properly. I am going to pearl over to this island, and that, yes, that is exactly what I wanted. That gets me a bow and more pearls. So, yeah, that's kind of a good thing. That gets me a bow and a few more pearls. I am going over here, and I stopped him with my ender pearl, and we have fireworks, and we have won the game. How crazy is that? And we have 10 souls, so I am quickly, if this will work, I am quickly going to spin the soul wheel and see what we get. A lime cage, which isn't really much. Of course it gives me a lime cage. And it looks, and for this map I like the night kit because it gives you the equivalent of a unenchanted diamond sword straight from the beginning. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's what the case is. And then I have swiftness and regen and everything. And because some of these islands are so close together, you can rush other people and get tons of kills super fast. And I am just going to run in, and it doesn't actually look like there is anybody here, which is kind of surprising. But it also might not be that surprising because wonder, should I try to go to this other island over here? There might have just been someone that disconnected that was at that last island or whatever, which, in that case, I have a bow! In that case, I have a bow. Yes. So, now I have full diamond armor, except for a enchanted gold helmet. But that still is not bad, considering how quickly we have all this gear. And down here, there is no one. I think at this point we just have to go to the mid-islands to get action, basically. Which on this map you can just go to this semi-mid island and then jump into the water, and it even helps you out a little bit in some circumstances. And I want to see if I can quickly get a pickaxe, because my idea is to jump into the water stream, and then, well, we have a 30 seconds until first refill, but I would still like to try to find a pickaxe now, because why not? And if we're not lucky and can't get that, then we will just have to, but we have found it. I was going to say, but we would just oh, that is kind of an issue, but not really an issue. Kind of an issue, but not really. And now we have full diamond. If the game will allow me to put a helmet on, we have full diamond. I don't know why I can't put a helmet on. And let's just, that isn't gonna work. But it was close to working. And there are still 3 players left. So, I am going to make a little platform to the water stream here, and then mine my way under mid, blocking it up so that it's invisible behind me. And someone is up there beating octopi or squid or no. Why am I calling a blaze an octopus? That just doesn't make any sense whatsoever. And I think we can kind of build up here. And maybe. Okay. Why do I always accidentally end up winning games? Why do I never actually win it of killing anybody? That's kind of funny. And I think we just about have time for one more game in this 20-minute, 22-minute, however long it ends up being, close to that somewhere, episode. And I am going to go with the ender chest again on this one, because why not? If you consider something the best kit, you should just go with it. That's my motto, at least. It may not be the motto for other people, but I'll take it for myself, please. People are building around in weird ways, which I'm not necessarily a fan of. And our armor situation is not the best, but we can do with it. And do the fastest normal bridging technique that you can, then rush back. If we're going into mid, I'm just going to slap some potions and stuff on, then I bet I can take this guy out. If he doesn't get away from me, that is. And that I cannot deal with. So, let's just do one more. Then, unfortunately, it will be time for me to go. And it does look like we might have to wait a little bit, but just there, it fills up like wildfire once one or two people get in, so it's not really that much of a concern, which is nice. It's nice that it's not really that much of a concern for us. I want to run down and grab this bottom one, which, just as it so happens, gets me a bow to shoot a few people. Or, in other words, to kill people that are trying to use anvils. Oh, that person has a bow. So I don't really want to get into that. And I ended up getting that kill, and I am going back off to my island right now, because I got a kill with a bow like that was halfway across the map from me, but for whatever reason, this guy that also came in from this side of me had just a smidge better gear than I did and was able to take me out. Well, I really hope you enjoyed that Skywars video here in Hypixel. As you could probably tell, no, I am not the best at the game, but you know what? I'm getting better at it, and I am practicing off camera in all sorts of that type of stuff to try and bring higher quality Skywars gameplay. And I guess really, before I ramble on too much in the outro, because I don't like to bore you guys with just me talking, feel free to leave your opinions / suggestions about the video in the comment section down below, because it really helps me improve what I release in the future. This has been WildGamer43, and I am signing out. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you guys later.